no shortage of stuff to look forward to come round 9, but we're taking a slightly longer view because our time to stand with Neil Daniher is fast approaching with the launch of Big Freeze 8.
Since I was diagnosed with MND, a lot of people ask, why do you do what you do?
Why not just sit back and tick off the bucket list with the time that I have left?
Well, it's not about me. It's about others.
MND is a beast.
Today, 2 people will die of the disease and 2 more will be diagnosed.
And as we enter the next critical phase of the battle to find a cure,
I can no longer be the voice of this fight.
Which is why I need you to take my place.
To step up, play on, and lead this battle.
And that doesn't mean you need to take an ice bath.
Well, some of you might.
So what are you going to do?
by wearing this beanie,
You're joining the army.
And leading with action, not words.
I'm Neil Daniher.
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 It's time to beanie on, play on.
Beanie on. So many of you that will know this night so well, the launch of the beanies and the chance to enrol in what's to come. Beck Daniher guides us through this. Campaign director now for Fight MND. Hello, Beck.
Hello.
We're not talking to him until he puts on a hat.
Exactly right.
Okay, put it on, Jerry. We're not talking to you until you put on the hat.
Righto.
There we go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Always.
Right. Great stuff. Now go.
How's Dad?
Yeah, he's good. I mean, you know, there's nothing more that he would love to be here tonight, heckling Robbo as he usually does. But, you know, MND continues to land blows against him. It's starting to take his voice and, you know, it's time for us to step up and lead the fight. And I guess it's really reinforcing why we're doing what we're doing. You know, we are fighting for Neil, but we're also fighting for everyone out there who's fighting the beast or has lost someone that has.
We follow, sorry mate, all of us have followed Neil. Everyone in footy in Australia has followed Neil. And the progress we look at it every year and the body's got worse, the voice has got worse. Right now, can he communicate? He can't talk, but how does he communicate? And has he lost the fire? Has he lost that sparkle in the eyes?
Never. Never. I don't know anyone who's stronger than Dad. His positive mentality is incredible. It is a lot harder for him to speak. You know, it's harder for us to understand him. You know, but he still gets on the phone. He can still text, and he's very happy to, you know, launch with a joke. That sparkle is definitely there, and his determination is never wavering.
It's round 13, the day. It'll be the first time with a crowd for a couple of years, as we well know. What can we look forward to with Big Freeze 8?
Oh, we are so excited to have it back in all its glory and having the G full of 80,000 crowd. Plus, we're looking forward to seeing that march that's now going to be going along Daniher's Way on the way to the MCG. And I think what we've missed over the last few years is that people power, seeing the army, seeing the people who continue to support us and support everyone out there who's fighting the beast. That's what we've been missing. And I know that everyone's going to rally to it. And we're going to be going to SA and WA the following weekend as well. So it's just going to be about turning the entire Australia blue.
Is Dad going around Australia, is he?
I don't think he will be.
No.
I don't think he will be. We're going to be flying the flag for him. I think that's what our role is now is, you know, he might not be able to do as much as he used to, and we're ready to take on that mantle and we're ready to fight in his stead. He will continue fighting in his own way and how he can, but it's our time.
There'll be many a 360 family member who'll have the whole set, and they'll be heading to Coles or Bunnings to get the 8th one. We were having a bit of a laugh though. You used to come in the early years and know that you'd be going home to put beanies into posted packs to send out. So she's grown a lot over 8 years.
Very humble beginnings. Yeah, we took over Mum and Dad's kitchen table. We were posting all hours of the day. We were working our other jobs, trying to make an impact in what way we can. You know, Neilo told us it wasn't going to work. He thought bandanas was a good idea, and I just love bringing that up every now and again. It's not often that you get one up on Dad, But yeah, it has grown, and we've seen the army grow with it. And as a consequence of that, the impact that we are able to make in the research to find treatments and cure is growing.
I read today, Beck, and I don't sit here and try and make anyone cry, and I didn't never want to make your dad cry because he's a tough old bastard, and I've said that every time. But when I read today, this is 8 years, 8 years, and the expectancy is what, 3?
Yeah, 27 months is average life expectancy.
27 months, and this is his 8th year of fighting.
Yeah.
And you say he's the toughest bloke I know. I think that's a given.
Yeah.
And we see you at this time of the year, and let's all support Neil. It must get hard when it's home and mum and the family. Does it get hard on the family, or is it something that you just got to charge through every day, every minute, every hour?
MND is a bloody beast. It really is. You think you've got a handle of it, and then it changes and it changes and it changes. And, you know, Dad is my hero. And to not have an opportunity, as much as I would love to speak with him every night and to tell him, you know, these are the challenges that I'm facing. You see things in such a unique way. How can you help? What do you recommend? Even just, you know, sitting around the kitchen table wanting to have a laugh, that is bloody hard. There is no doubt about it. And, you know, Dad has just really reiterated to us that no matter the challenges that you face, there is the opportunities, and we are going to take this fight on. And this is how we take control back from MND. MND takes away everything. It really does. This is our power. This is what we can do. This is how we can stick it to the beast in our way, make a difference for Dad. You know, whether it helps him, it's going to help people in the future, and we want to stop MND in its tracks because we don't want other families having to go through what we're going through. And there's so many other families that are in the same boat or have gone through it. It's got to stop. It really does.
Sorry, Jared. Last one. Do you think this campaign has helped Dad survive for so long? Like, he's up for this fight. And last year, I think we announced he raised $50 million. Does that ring
56 million or something like that?
Ring a bell?
Yeah.
So this fight, it seems to have picked him up and taken him to those 8 years as well. Is that what you believe? Is that what you know?
It's given him purpose. This is his purpose. This is what he gets up to each day. This is when MND is starting to land the blows. He knows that he's landing them right back. You know, 8 years ago, there was no rival, no real opponent to MND. And what we are doing is we're telling MND, yes, there is. Like, we are taking it to them, and...
You can swear if you want.
It's very tempting. But yeah, no, this is our way to take the power back from the beast that is taking so much from them, and know that everything that we're doing and every part of this public battle that Dad is wagering is making a difference. You know, every beanie, every donation that is made is making a difference, and it's going to make a massive impact on people in the future.
Scan the code, get to Bunnings, get to Coles. You've got to get in early these days to make sure that you've got one. Beck, we're there for you over the next 5 weeks, so good luck as this unfolds.
Beck had a child since the last time you were on. How's that going?
Oh, it's going all right. She's keeping me on my toes, but yeah, having these...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she is.
Lovely. What a great photo.
How special is that? That's what...
I got told to look behind me. I thought the baby's been here for the whole show. In a bassinet or something.
Mate, she comes with me everywhere normally. But yeah, it's moments like that we take as such a blessing that 27 months is extended to 8 years. Not everyone gets that, and these are the moments that make it all worth it.
Good on you, Beck. Good to see you. Grab your beanies. Make sure you've got them for the Queen's birthday match back at the MCG.